Alright, good morning. This is the day after Gaslands. I posted roughly about 4 or 5 videos, I think, on my YouTube channel. And basically we were talking about playtesting the Infected and Tough Enough and Old School. But that was, that's the Gaslands things. But we're not here to talk about Gaslands. We're here talking about the 18th Airborne Qualification 12-mile road march at South Camp. Alright, so again, like in the previous video I was talking about, I want to reiterate this. Why, Sergeant, are we doing a 12-mile road march? Well, it's for qualification for the 18th Airborne. Part of MFO staff's sergeant is not a 12-mile road march. It's not part of the qualifications. We automatically qualify when we did our medical and we did our train-up. We automatically qualify being here. Because listen here, Corporal, that's what the 18th Airborne wants. And I said, I can guarantee you there, Sergeant, that the 18th Airborne couldn't give a shit one way or another if you asked them directly. Because listen, you're going to be giving me a bunch of shit, Corporal? And I says, like I told you last time and this time before, we don't have to qualify for shit. We're on this deployment. We automatically qualify for all the fucking medals and ribbons we get as standard for the deployment. The War on Terror is an exhibitionary. The War on Terror and Service Medal. A National Defense Medal for anybody that doesn't have it. Now, overseas ribbon, the MFO medal. Those are all automatic. You automatically get those no matter what you do. You could be fucking Private Joe Snuffy sitting there cooking for 12 months and he still gets all his medals. He still gets everything. All his medals and his ribbons. He still gets it. No matter what. No matter what. Listen here, Corporal. And I says, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, Sergeant, that you guys spent the first 4 months, 5 months, spitting out regulations, threatening to Article 15 everybody, threatening to bust everybody. But yet, when you get the regulations and the 670-1 thrown back in your face, suddenly I'm wrong and you threaten me with an Article 15 for telling you what the goddamn regs are. Well, let me tell you there's something, Corporal, and he just starts yelling and screaming. He starts yelling at me, and he starts trying to tell me to at ease. And I says, listen, I says, hey, Sarge, I mean, giving me an Article 15 is just going to make yourself look like a retard. And I said this to him directly. It's going to make you look stupid, because all I got to do is just fucking go to battalion and say, hey, this is what fucking Staff Sergeant Jackass told me. And he gave me an Article 15 for quoting the regs to him, which is, of course, is in writing. And I have copies of it. So he's like, and he just starts fucking barking and losing his fucking mind. No problem. So the first sergeant gets downwind of what I've been saying, and he comes up and he tells me to get in parade rest, and he starts fucking dressing me down. And I said, let me, permission to speak? No, you can't fucking speak. And he just starts barking at me. And First Sergeant Broga does not have an EIB badge. He doesn't have an EIB. So he's like, So when we did our EIB committee 2 days later, and I came up with all this, what was wrong with it. I said, well, first of all, the 12-mile road march on the fucking course that they mapped out doesn't jive. First of all, the terrain is too high, too low, too many twists, too many rocks, too much bullshit. It's not going to work. It will not work. That's not the EIB standard. Number 2, we're missing stations. Part of the EIB is the 50 cal. We don't have 50 cals in the Sinai. So technically you can't really do an EIB course without the 50 cal. and probably some of the other stuff. We didn't have PRs. The only PR-77 radios we had to do the call-in for stuff were all in the towers, and they were all mounted in the towers. So basically what they're going to do is they're going to simulate by getting a box, a fucking MRE box, and paint it green, and try to put in some hokey dials and have them build a fucking hand radio for it, a handheld, which made no sense. So that was all jacked shit. Okay? I mean, the insanity is just, it's just damn, dude, the insanity. And I said, well, first of all, and this is during the EIB fucking talk a lot, I said, first of all, also, you don't have, look at the map reading course. You have nothing but buildings. There's nothing here. The only hill is that one hill over by Tower 6. You can't do a map reading course here because you have nothing but fucking buildings and wire. You got nothing but buildings and wire. What the hell are you gonna do? I said, you can't do that. It's ridiculous. It's retarded. There's nothing here. Oh, well, that's just too bad, Corporal. Shut the fuck up. I just went, wow. I said, plus you gotta do your PT test. You gotta pass that thing in flying colors. You gotta qualify with your weapon. You know, we have a range for that, all paper targets. You know, and if you even screw that up, you know, I don't know how you can fuck that all up. And they're like, you know what, Corporal, just shut the fuck up. And I'm just like, oh man. So basically, they kicked me off of the EIB instructor course. So what I had to do, which I was forced to do, is I had to teach 2 other EIB recipients who had the EIB how to do the M60 and the 249 breakdowns, put togethers, the jam, how to fix the jam, blah blah blah. I had to teach them how to do it the EIB way, and that took roughly about 5 days to do because these guys just would not get it. And they were EIB recipients themselves. They got theirs like 25 years ago. So they're grabbing all the EIB guys and they're all making them instructors. Well, so I had to teach them. And then I said, you know what? I don't even want nothing to do with this. And I found out that the New Jersey National fucking Guard gave away 100 EIBs. 100. On this course, 100? Impossible. We only got 4 guys that qualified in our EIB course. 4 guys out of maybe 20. Because the road march just definitely killed everybody. So I put all of that in question. I put it all in question. This whole fucking thing. So, roughly, we had to do the EIB / 18th Airborne bullshit road march. Everybody had to do it. Lottie, Dottie, and every fucking body. So you had to get your weight. You put your weight in your rucksack. You go and get your body and put the body. So basically what I did, I stuffed my body armor in that thing and put a Kemp Levin. And I put a old computer, 286 computer fucking deck in the back, inside my rucksack to give it weight. And I knew I was gonna die out there. And I knew my feet were gonna get chewed to pieces. So they picked 2 o'clock in the morning to do the EIB fucking road march. The EIB / 18th Airborne road march. And it's like 125, 2 o'clock in the morning. It was hot. Going up these hills, down them, walking on gravel. It just ate my feet alive. Just ate them alive. So by the time that I finished the alleged 18th Airborne / EIB retard road march, I finally walked through the finish line roughly almost 5 in the morning. I started off at 2. Actually, no. 5. I started directly at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I finished at 5:27 when I walked across the finish line. I was roughly 27 minutes past the 3-hour mark for the EIB qualification. I went and sat down, dropped my rucksack, and I pulled my boots off, and my feet were bloodied. They were just completely destroyed. And that's the end of this part. Hua